Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit more about what a student and a faculty member can do using Kanbas. So let's start by signing in as a faculty member first. And we're going to be working with a brand new course. So we're going to add stuff to it from scratch. Let's go to electric circuits. As you can see, there's nothing here, no assignments, no quizzes. So let's add some. For assignments, you press this button and then you're able to edit an assignment and actually add it. So let's start by changing the title and add a description. I'm going to say this is a test. And then you can upload a file. So I'm going to upload a random one. And then you have to specify the how many points this assignment is worth. And of course, how much of the final grade is it worth? So I'm going to say this is 50% of the final grade. And I'm going to allow 3 attempts. And now for the dates. So I'm going to choose the due date to be the 31st. And I'm going to say that this assignment was available from the 5th until the 11th. Now, keep in mind, we are the 18th today. So this assignment is going to be closed because the available from and the available until dates are before the current date. So if I were to log in as a student now and see how things are going to render, I'm going to actually see this on the screen. So let me take this course actually. Let me enroll in it first, electric circuits. And let's go to assignments. All right, this is A1 and it is closed. So if I were to actually try to take it, I'm not going to be able to. Now, if I change these dates and make them after the current date, so let's say I make them available from the 21st until the 31st, and then I save and publish, you're going to see that this quiz, or I'm sorry, this assignment is going to be locked until the 21st. And this is what is going to be rendered here. So yeah, this is a pretty cool thing that you can do as a professor. Now let's make it available because I'm going to want to take that assignment to show you how professors can grade their students. And also let's create a quiz. So I'm going to create one with the default settings first. And I'm just going to add a few questions. I already showed you how to do that. We have 3 options: multiple choice, true or false, or fill in the blank. So let's start with the multiple choice one. 6, 5, 4, 5. And let me add another one. And this one is the correct answer. Now I can also go back and edit this question. So for example, I can get rid of the final or the last option and update. And then let me add another one, Q2. I'm also going to make it a multiple choice question. Let's say 5 plus 5. And this one, I'm going to provide a little bit more answers. So 5, 10, 8, 7, and 9. So I'm doing this quickly just to show you. Of course, these questions have nothing to do with electric circuits. So but this is just for showcasing purposes. And also let me specify that the percentage is 50. So this is 50 out of the entire course grade. And I'm also going to make it so that it's only 2 minutes. And I'm going to allow a bunch of attempts actually, since I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff. Let's say 5 attempts. And all right, let me provide an access code as well. And let me make it available. So available from the 14th until the 31st. So this works. The dates here work exactly the same as the dates in assignments. All right, let me save and publish now. So now if I go and try to take that quiz, because we added an access code, I have to provide it in order to take it. Otherwise, it won't let me. So, and it has to be the real one, the exact code. So now if I write 1, 2, 3, I am in fact be able to take the the quiz. So let me answer these. I'm gonna answer this one wrong and see what I get. So I got a 10 out of 20, which is correct, and tells me all of the information needed. And we can see here that the correct answers are shown. Now I can also make it so that they are not shown. Or I can make it so that correct answers are shown after a specific date. So let me show you how we do this. So if I go to quiz 1, and now if I edit, let me get rid of the access code and let me choose a date. to show the correct answers. So let's say I want to show them on the 31st. And let me also change this. So up until now, we've had it so that it's one question at a time. But if I uncheck this, I'm going to get all of the questions on the same page. So let me show you how this renders. Now, if I take a new attempt, you can see that the questions render on the same page. And if I answer, you're going to see that I do not get the correct answers yet. And it's going to tell me that the correct answers are actually locked until the 31st. And actually, I can not show them at all. So I can just uncheck this, save and publish. And now, if I were to take it again, I'm simply not going to see the correct answers. And yeah, they're just going to be hidden. And yeah, these are a few things that you can edit in quizzes. Now, this one is the quiz details screen. It tells you all of the information about that quiz, which is pretty cool. Some other fields that you can edit are the assignment group and the quiz type. So these don't really do much. They're just gonna, like, if you save, they're just gonna show here, but they don't really do much. They're just for you to kind of categorize your quizzes into exams, assignments, projects, and yeah, no, and as I showed you before, you can also preview the quiz as a professor. See how things show how they render on the screen. So now let's also go and grade that student. It looks like I have a bunch of students that are enrolled in that course. And this one is the one that actually took the assignment. So let's grade that student. Actually, no, we still have not taken it. Let's see. All right. I have 3 attempts here for the assignment, if I recall. So let's do the first one. I'm gonna include a text. So let's submit this. I still have 2 attempts. So let me try and submit a link. So text.com. Okay, this is obviously an example. And I still have one. Actually, I want to show you also how it renders here on the professor's side. So when you go to grade a student, you can see that this is their submission, and it tells you that the submission is a link. Now, if I were to actually upload a file, so let's say this one, obviously this is my 3rd attempt, so I'm not able to take it anymore. And this is the submission. And on the professor's side, it's going to render correctly. So it's going to be a file now, and this is it. You can download it and you can view it and you can grade it, and then you can just grade your student. So as you can see, now the grade of that student for the entire course is 95.